In this second lab in the energy unit, you will learn how flowing electrons, known to you as electrical energy, can be harnessed from certain chemical reactions. In this way, the energy from matter's bonds can be transformed into electrical energy. Read and highlight the introductory paragraph. Pay particular attention to the definitions of electrolyte, electrode, potential difference, and voltage. Notice also that current will not flow unless the two areas of the battery with different amounts of charge, that is, potential difference, are connected with a wire. Now read the entire procedure on sheets 4 and 5. Pause the video while you do this. Once finished, return to sheet 2. In procedure step 2, fill in the box with the 8 different electrode pairings that are possible using the 6 electrodes you are given. These 8 pairs are also 8 levels of the independent variable for this experiment. Now move on to step 3. Fill in the box with the things that must be kept constant during the experiment. Remember, the electrode pairings are the IV and can be the only thing that changes from one trial to the next. Go to sheet 3 and fill in the EDD. First, fill in the DV with the thing that you are measuring or recording, including units. Second, fill in the IV, which is step 2 from the previous sheet that reminds us what that IV is. Third, fill in the levels of the IV that you listed in the box from step 2. Fourth, fill in the title using the formula, the effect of IV on DV, using the specific IV and DV you have listed in your EDD. Next, write the hypothesis using the formula. If the IV is blank, then the DV will be greatest or least. And finally, fill in the constants with the items that you listed in the box from step 3 on sheet 2. The suggested order for completion of the EDD is numbered for you in the left margin in red. I will make a lemon cell with the first combinations of electrodes listed in the data table: copper and magnesium. This is not yet a complete circuit because there's nothing connecting magnesium to copper. When I include the lab quest as a connection between the two electrodes, I now have a complete circuit. It can measure the force or voltage pushing the electrons through the circuit. You record this voltage in the data table. I will now create the remaining electrode combinations. Record the voltage for each in the middle column of your data table. Pause the video as needed. The second electrode combination is copper-copper. The third is copper-zinc. Fourth is copper-carbon. In this case, you notice a negative value preceding the voltage measurement. That is simply a representation that the current flows in the opposite direction. You can ignore this negative for recording purposes and just record the absolute value of the voltage. Fifth is zinc, zinc. Sixth is zinc, magnesium. Seventh is zinc, carbon. And once again, ignore the negative sign in front of the voltage. And 8, and final combination, is carbon, magnesium. Ignore the negative and record the absolute value of the voltage. Use the class average data in the spreadsheet to create your graph and to answer the remaining lab questions.